I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're facing. I don't know what kind of battles you may find yourself in, what low place you may feel as though you are in, but y'all, it's necessary. That's what God said. When I felt that discouragement trying to creep up on me, God said, Kira, this is necessary. I know you want to get the remote control. I know you want to fast forward. Y'all, when you're in the low place, when you're in a pit, when you're faced with an obstacle, right? When you're in the middle of a battle, you want to get that remote control and you want to fast forward. You want to skip this part. God, I don't want to go through this. Let me skip ahead. You said my present sufferings are not even worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed. Let me fast forward. Give me the remote. That's what we want. We want God, give me the remote. Let me fast forward to the glory. Let me skip this. I don't want to go through this. Let me fast forward and let me skip this part so I can move forward to the glory. But y'all, we can't skip it. We can't get the remote and hit fast forward. We can't move forward. We can't get over this. This season, this part, this pit, this low place is necessary. It is necessary. And y'all, I'm just going to be transparent. I had a challenging week and I felt, you know how you feel that discouragement coming on you? I felt that discouragement trying to come on me, y'all. When I felt that trying to come on me, God reminded me of my time in Iraq. I was 18. I joined the military at 18. I joined the National Guard. So I also was going to college full time. My freshman year of college, my unit was deployed to Iraq. So I remember y'all riding down the streets. I was a truck driver. I was in transportation. I remember y'all in Iraq how I was filled with fear. I remember being filled with fear as we would go down the streets, right? And I said, God, don't let me die in this place. Don't let me die in this desert. It would destroy my parents. It would destroy them. That's what I'm praying. But that fear tried to cripple me so, y'all, that I had to surrender that to God. And I had to say, God, if it is your will for me, if it is your will for me to die in this desert, then no amount of training, there's nothing that anyone can do to stop that. If it is your will to allow that to happen. But if it is your will for me to return home, you will not allow the enemy to take me out. And when I surrendered that to God, y'all, I still had fear, but it wasn't crippling. It wasn't debilitating. I surrendered that to God and I was okay. I wasn't in control. I recognized I don't have control in this situation. Well, I don't have to tell y'all how the story ended. God brought me home. God brought me out safely back to the U.S. I went back to school. I finished my bachelor's. I went on to law school, became an attorney, built a business. Now I'm a wife. I'm a mother. Y'all, God had things. There were things that God had purpose. There were things that God had purpose for me to do in this life, right? So he could not allow me to die in that desert. And I'm telling you, when God has purpose for you to do some things, when there are things that God has in store for you, there is nothing and there is no one that can keep you from it. You may not be in Iraq. You may not be in a physical war, but oh, you in a fight. Yes, whether you know it or not, some of you don't even know it. You are in a fight. You're in the fight of your life. You are in a fight mentally. You are in a fight emotionally. You are in a fight physically. You may not be in a war zone, but you are in the fight of your life because there is a purpose that God has for your life. And the enemy is doing any and everything he can to get you to believe that It's not possible that what God has in store for you, that glory, you're never going to see it, that you can't do the things that God is calling you to do, that this pit that you believe you're in, this low place, that this is his will for you. That's what the enemy wants you to believe, that this is where you're going to stay. This is your destiny. So you may be in the pit right now. Y'all, you may be like I was in Iraq. You may be in a low place and you may be wondering, am I going to make it out? God, am I going to survive this? Am I going to make it out in my right mind? Am I going to make it out of this situation and still have my desire and my willingness to serve God? Am I still going to have the fire, that fire for God? Am I going to survive this? Or am I going to die in this place? Am I going to come out crippled and riddled with fear? I don't mean physically, I mean crippled mentally, emotionally. Am I going to be riddled with fear and riddled with anxiety to the point where I can't do the things that God has called me to do, where I can't take a hit and get back up, where I can't develop perseverance and resilience? Am I going to die in this place? Am I going to allow this situation to take me out? No. I speak this over you right now. You will not die in this place. You will not die physically. You will not die mentally. You will not die emotionally. You will not die spiritually. You will not die in this place. This season, this pit, this low place, it is meant to develop that perseverance, that resilience on the inside of you. The assignment that I have for you, the thing that I'm calling you to, you got to be complete, lacking nothing. You got to be able to fall and not take all day to get up. Yes. You got to be able to take a hit. You know, that's the difference. Some people fall and they take 6 months, they take a year to get back up. No, this thing that I'm calling you to, I need you to be able to fall. I need you to be able to take a hit, and I need you to be able to quickly recover. I need you to be able to recover quickly, because that's the assignment that I have given you. That's the call that is on your life. You can't take 6 months to get back up when you get knocked down. No, I need to work this perseverance on the inside of you. I can only do that in this low place. What did we talk about last week? I can only work this in you once I have brought you face to face with your limitations. When everything going good, when you get everything you want, when life is going your way, I can't work this perseverance on the inside of you. I can't work this resilience on the inside of you. Y'all, I want y'all to take note of this. I want you to write this scripture, because we stay in that low place. We act like we know everything, right? We act like we know everything. Yet we stay in that low place for 6 months. When we get knocked down, it take us 6 months to get back up. We got a bunch of stuff that we say we're doing, that we say we're working on, and we ain't doing nothing. We're not working on anything. There is no progress being made, right? We are not doing the things that we know we should be doing. So write the scriptures down, go back to them, and you have to open up your mouth. Y'all, I'm telling you how I got out. When I felt that discouragement trying to come on me, when I felt it coming on me, I'm trying to tell you how I got out. You got to write the scriptures down, and you got to open up your mouth, and you got to say, God, your word, you said that my present sufferings are not even worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed in us. That's your word, God. That's what you said. You said that what I see right now, this pit that I feel like I'm in, this low place that I'm in, that whatever I see is not even worth comparing to what you have in store for me. I know that it seems like the enemy is winning. Oh yeah, I know it looked like the enemy winning. It feels like the enemy is winning. But when I say that your present sufferings are not even worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed in us, I'm saying that this dollar, you're focusing on this dollar that you had to give me. You're focusing on what you think you lost, what you think you gave up. When I'm telling you for every dollar, I'm gonna give you 10,000 back. When you get past this, when you get on the other side, you're not even gonna remember that dollar. You won't even remember that dollar. You're gonna say that dollar is not even worth comparing to the deposit that my Father has placed in my account. So don't focus on the dollar. Don't focus on what you lost, what you think you lost. Don't focus on what you believe you have given up. Focus on the glory. Focus on what you stand to gain. Focus on the promises of God. That dollar that you think you lost, whatever you think you have given up, it ain't even what you're going through right now. It's not even worth comparing to what I have in store for you, woman of God. It's not even worth comparing to what I have for you, man of God. So y'all, no matter what happened, get back in the fight. No matter what's going on in your marriage, no matter what's going on with your bank account, no matter what's going on with your children, no matter what's going on your job, no matter what's going on with the medical report, I don't care what the medical report is, get back in the fight. Because God is saying what you're going through, your present trials, your present sufferings are not even worth comparing. They're not even worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed in us, to the things I have in store for you, to the glory that is waiting for you, the future glory. The things that I have in store for you is not even worth comparing. Nothing and no one can stop God's plan for your life. No matter what they did, no matter what they're doing, they can't stop it. They cannot. If God be for you, who can be against you? Y'all, if God is for us, can't nobody be against us. I know you want to skip past this part. I know you want to fast forward and skip ahead to the glory. I know you want to skip ahead to the promises of God. But God said this is necessary. Y'all, it's necessary. It's necessary because what I'm working on the inside of you, what I'm developing on the inside of you, the perseverance, the resilience, the way I am developing you, you need it. You need it to do the things I'm calling you to do. This next phase, this next assignment that I have for you, you need it. I allowed you to be in this low place. I allowed you to be in this pit because I knew I was going to work it for your good. I knew that was how I was going to work this perseverance and this resilience on the inside of you so that you can become the person who is capable of doing this next assignment that I have for you to do. So get back in the fight. Do what needs to be done to grow spiritually, grow emotionally, grow mentally, grow physically, so that you can do this thing, whatever this thing is that God is calling you to do. What you're going through, this place you're in is necessary. All right. That's it, y'all. Bye.